Why do people buy these clothes? Super labels represent people with money who've made it in life. They have everything except taste. The problem to me is I've met too many people who think that wearing a label gives them status. This is exactly what the brands want. By careful management, a brand can be elevated to a level where people simply say, I just have to have this. They make the brand seem so desirable that you'll kill for that handbag. And those poor sods who can't get the handbag buy into the idea of exclusivity by buying designer sunglasses. It's about big business, not fashion. Companies like Gucci have to keep expanding. It's all driven by shareholders. If turnover and profit doesn't rise, then shareholder value doesn't increase, and you go out of favour with the city investors, and your company value decreases. It's balmy, a shop with bouncers on the door. But maybe times are a-changing. Come on, we're going to a fashion party. This is a high street chain putting on a party and show, opening London Fashion Week. 10 years ago, Topshop catwalks were the naffest thing, and now here they are with a party in Hoxton, the trendy bit of London, with the fashion crowd here. You've just flown in from New York and you've come to the Topshop catwalk show.
You bet. London Fashion Week starts right here.
Starts with Topshop.
It starts with Topshop. That is what is so amazing.
You know, 5 or 6 years ago, we've both been around in the fashion industry for quite a long time. I don't think this will be happening. There wouldn't be a Topshop show in a cool location in Hoxton.
Definitely not.
Full of London's young and trendy and not so young and trendy.
Exactly. Well, not so young, but still trendy.
But still trendy. Yeah, sorry about that. Still trendy. Yeah. What's happened? What's this change? Is this a death of elitism that we're actually accepting Topshop as part of the British fashion industry?
No, I think what's happened is this is the real London, and this is what makes London fashion so special. This could never happen in Paris. This could never happen in Milan, never happen in New York. We've got a high street chain actually preempting all the British designers, all the Italian designers, and all the French designers by launching their own autumn-winter collection. I think that is fabulous. It's no longer enough just to have a shop on a very expensive street. You've got to be right there amongst it, available to everybody right now. And this is what Topshop is. And yes, they might get a few ideas from designers abroad, but they've also got a design team of their own, and this is what we're going to see.
I love the concept of this, and I'm not saying it because I'm a consultant to the group that owns the company. Apart from being well-designed clothing that isn't porn or bin bag chic, it's a high street store employing talented young designers, resulting in great clothing at prices we can afford. It's realism, and everyone gains. More importantly, the old fashion order has been upturned. Till quite recently, designer collections would eventually turn up on the high street in a watered-down version. Now the high street is setting the pace. There seems to have been a seismic shift in fashion since I were a lad. Back then, the idea of shopping on the high street wasn't the coolest thing. Now the coolest fashionistas are shopping here. Topshop doesn't insult you. What you get here is affordable and wearable. In my own little way, I'm trying to make a difference. I've brought Top Man, who I consult to, into a partnership with Trade, a charity who recycles second-hand clothes. The clothes get sorted by trendy young things who sit on conveyor belts, and they get paid to do this, so it's quite a good thing for students to do. Some of it ends up in being recycled. Some of it ends up being sent to Africa, like it always has been, or to other places in need of clothes. But more excitingly now, Some of the clothes are ending up back on the British High Street or in charity shops where they sell recycled clothes. This is just great. Our old stuff being cast off, being sorted out, ending up back with us in a new way. Everybody wins. It's a win-win situation.
This is an interesting belt here. It's just something different. It's a one-off. You won't be able to get this today. We're selling them in the high street, very similar at the moment. Something like this is brand new. Vintage suit here. And it's actually from the 70s or 60s. See someone wearing this? It's just very different, sort of in keeping with the sort of bohemian style at the moment.
What era is that jumper from?
I think it's a bit 80s, to be honest. So, don't think so, we've got one.
Oh, it has. It's got a fantastic label. Relay casual wear called Made in Italy. With a picture of British athletes in the 40s breaking the finishing line. There you are.
Good. It shows I just obviously pick things on style before labels.
I started my business by selling second-hand clothes on a market stall, and I've worn second-hand clothes for years. Today, Malcolm, I'm wearing a Simpson Dax bomber and an Aquascutum V-neck, £16 the pair from a regular thrift sale at the church hall near where I live. There's nothing wrong with fashion. It helps us get through life, meet people, get jobs, get laid. It should stay part of our lives. But just like Tesco and Asda have democratised our diet, it's time for the fashion industry to follow their lead.
All the fives, 55. 6 and 2, 62.
I seem to have reached my fashion nirvana age 40, when I decided never to wear a pair of jeans again. But I know what I own will be cool till it drops to bits. And what I own is pensioners' cast-offs. Real ones, not pensioner-inspired Prada collections. What about the people here? He's still cool. God, look at those shoes. It's often said that the British people are inherently less stylish than their European counterparts. But I've come to the conclusion there is more to style than designer collections. And maybe the British are developing fashion common sense, and like me, realising that travel and good grub are worth spending your money on rather than overpriced fashion.
I'll speak with you about it.
But the nightmare is far from over. There are people sipping champagne at industry conferences, working out how to keep selling us ideas of luxury, how to influence our desires and aspirations. We're not free from labels yet, and in the next programme I'll show you how the fashion disease is moving into the home.